You know, I did it again. I've literally been talking, and I said it's just going to be, you know, if there's no sound, then it's going to be like there was beforehand. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, WZ. I think there is now. Can you at least hear me now? Because I had the sound, the mic off on OBS, and I saw it because it's a red X. Y'all still can't hear me? Oh my geez, finally. Praise the Lord. Yeah, well thankfully there's only been 3 books. The first one though, I do, let me go back to that quickly, because this is the one I've been waiting on right here. This one here, as I said, this is Aquaman Andromeda. This is the Black Label Aquaman book, and it's written by Ram V, who's doing Venom right now and Swamp Thing. But the art is by Christian Ward, and this is going to be trippy as hell. Let me tell you, because Christian Ward's artwork is incredible, and this is going to be a magazine-sized book, like most of the Black Labels. But look at that cover. That's Christian Ward's cover right there, and this one here is Brian Hitch. Excellent, excellent. Now we have Batman number 124, which I said could potentially be Joshua Williams' last book, for at least last book for Batman. And then Chip Zdarsky is going to be taking over with the next issue. But this is this one here, Jorge Molina cover. This one is Gabriel Delato. I also said that I do like Gabriel Delato, but for some reason I'm just not feeling this cover. And then there's also this one by Amy Reeder. This is the Pride Month cardstock variant cover. And then that brings up to Batman Beyond, which I didn't notice until this was the last one I was on, where Tim, no, not Tim, well, actually, I don't know who Batman is in this series, because I think it might be somebody different. But anyways, I didn't even notice he was in the mouth until I put this up on the screen. And yes, this is a Christian Ward cover too. Up next, we have Batman Killing Time issue number 4. This is a 6-issue miniseries. David Marquez does this cover right here. Then we have this B cover, and if I know my artist, this is KN. I still can't pronounce his name, so rather than screw it up, I'm just going to initial it. And then we have Dark Crisis number 1. This is a 7-issue miniseries. Daniel Samperi is doing this. I believe this is a wrap-around cover. Let me see. So I do see, yep, wrap-around cover. Then we have this Greg Capullo, cover B. Jamal Campbell does this cover C. There is this In-Hyuk Lee. This is cover D. And then there is this Bruno Redondo, cover E. I like this one the best. Granted, it's all Batman again, but it is Bruno. And yeah, I dig it. Up next, we have Dark Knights of Steel, number 7. This is 12 issues, so we got 5 more issues. This is Dan Mora, cover A. Here we have the B cover. This is by Ejikure, E-J-I-E-J-I-K-U-R-E. And that is the cardstock variant. Then we have DC Pride, number, actually no, it's number 1. It's 2022. And this is a one-shot. This is by friend of the store, Phil Jimenez. And here we have the B cover by Joshua Swaby. And this one by Jen Bartel. This is cover D. I wonder why I'm not getting cover C. Oh, actually, I think cover C might be a blank variant, possibly. Either that or it might be a ratio variant. Whatever it is, though, this is Jen Bartel right here. Deathstroke number 8. Sorry, Deathstroke Incorporated number 8. This is a second printing, which I'm kind of upset. They did do a black and white, but, you know, it is a second printing, so... They did use the 1 in 25 variant for the original first printing there. Here we have Earth Prime, number 5. This is the penultimate issue of this 6-issue miniseries. This one featuring The Flash, even though, honestly, neither of those characters on there are The Flash, so perhaps it's not featuring The Flash. But I can tell you that the B cover features The Flash. And then, since this is issue number 5, number 6 is going to feature all of the previous characters in the 5 issues teaming up for the 6th issue. Here we have Flashpoint Beyond, issue number 2. This is a Mitch Gerads cover. And then we have this. This is actually a cool cover. Hermanico is doing this one here. And it is also a cardstock variant. Then we have this second printing for Justice League number 75. In case you didn't get enough of the Justice League getting murdered, you can also pick this one up here. This is Mad Magazine, number, what number is it? Where I just lost it. There we go, number 26, celebrating 70 years. Wow. Here we have Monkey Print. Here we have Monkey Prints number 5. This is a cover by Bernard Chang right there, an homage to a certain shark movie, which, yeah. And then this is the B cover by In-Hyuk Lee featuring Aquaman right there. Building off of Grant Morrison's Multiversity, this is Teen Justice. This is cover A by Robbie Rodriguez. And to be honest with you, I have no idea why DC continues to work with this individual. I wasn't too thrilled when he filled in for 3 issues for Nightwing. And to see him on this doesn't thrill me anymore either. So we'll move on to this Stephanie Hans variant cover. This is a cardstock variant for cover B. Here we have cover C. This one is by Stephen Byrne. And this is the Pride Month cardstock variant. Up next, we have Nubia, Queen of the Amazons, number 1. This is a Carrie Randolph cover right there. Then we have this gorgeous, this one here is probably the best of the 3. This one is by Jay Lee. I mean, Jay Lee, I prefer his covers slightly more than his interiors, but his covers are incredible. I mean, I still have literally in the front window, I have a Batman Superman promo poster that he did from 2013, and it is faded as hell. Because, I mean, the sun beats on these posters. And it works. The fading made the cover work even better. And I still have it hanging up. I can't take it down. It's awesome. But I do dig this a lot. I like this. And then we have the C cover here. This one is by Kevin Wada. And this is the Pride Month cardstock variant. And I believe this is the last. No, there might be one more book. But this is Poison Ivy. And this is cover A by Jessica Fong. And I'm trying to see. I can't see who did the art in the book. And I don't have it on the big screen, so I can't see it over there. But I do like this cover here. And I hope the interior looks like this. Then there is this Warren Lowe cover. This is also a nice cover. Looking a little thick there. And then we have this one here by Chris Anka. And last but not least, I said there was one more, but technically it's a second printing. So this one is Robin, issue number 13. And this is also black and white and a second printing. And it does connect to the Deathstroke Incorporated issue that I showed you earlier. So yeah. Here we go. Up next is Marvel, and up first we have Amazing Spider-Man. I believe this is issue number, yes it is, issue number 3, and I actually have read this, and Zeb Wells isn't writing Spider-Man as much of a dick as he was in the previous 2 issues, but yeah, I mean, he kind of puts him through the ringer in this one, so you might want to check this out. And not that I didn't like John Romita Jr.'s art in the previous 2 issues, but in this one, it looks really good. I don't know if it's the inker or what the deal is, but it looks good. And here is the book of the week, Fortnite, Marvel, Zero War number 1. This is a 5-issue miniseries. This first issue here comes with a skin for a Spider-Man Zero suit, I believe is what they're calling it. And if you buy all 5 issues 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, when you when you enter in all the codes, all 5 codes, you get a second skin. I don't know who that one is either, but I'm sure we'll find out sooner or later. Probably later than sooner, but it should be soon. If you happen to have gotten the issue a day or two beforehand, like some people did, and you entered the code in, it did accept the code, but when you went to go to log into the game, the character, the skin wasn't there, so it will not be live until tomorrow. There is also a B cover. This is by Bill Sienkiewicz. Little Old Man Logan action there, and I believe that's Cable right there. I do not know who the female in front of them are. She's probably a Fortnite character. But, yeah. Here we have the Donald Mustard variant cover, featuring Wolvie and Spidey. Then we have this Ron Lim variant with Wolverine, Spider-Man, and Shuri. And I do have 2 other covers, but those are both ratio variants. And, yeah. Here we have Ghost Rider number 1. This is the 3rd printing. And this is the Corey Smith variant. Corey Smith is the artist on the inside. So I guess they just took one of his panels and put it on the outside. And then we have this 2nd printing for issue number 2. Jane Foster, Mighty Thor, is up next. This is a 5-issue miniseries. Here is issue number 1. That is a Ryan Stegman cover right there. And then we have this Peach Momoko variant for it. Here we have Marvel Tales, or technically I don't know if it would be Marvel Tales. It's, I guess they're calling it Star Wars Tales. This is Chrysanthemum, and this collects all of his appearances in the Star Wars comic universe. I believe 2 of them are Dr. Aphra, and one of them might be a issue of Darth Vader. Regardless, I think there's at least 3 issues. There could be 4. Because on the back, if you look on the back, which I did, but I didn't really absorb all of the information I was looking at, it does tell you what is inside the issue, which I do like what they do. And then there's also a photo cover right there, which is weird because usually they just do 1 cover and then they do like a ratio variant, but they decided to do 2 here. So, hey. Here we have Legion of X. This is issue number 2. There's also a Will Sliney variant. And I gotta say, I like them both. I don't know who the hell that character is, that red character, but I do dig it. Nightcrawler's on the left and Banshee is on the right. Which is weird because I thought Moira skinned Banshee. And yet, there he is. Interesting. Marauders number 3 is up next. This is a KN cover. Right there. Can't tell me any different. That does look like him. Here we have Savage Avengers number 2. And it looks like that could be Devil Dinosaur joining the team. We got Cloak and Dagger. We got Elektra and Black Knight. And then we also have this gorgeous Jenny Frison variant cover right there. Look at that. Awesome. Star Wars number 24 is up next. That is right there. Here is the Chris Sprouse Lucasfilm 50th anniversary variant with the Force Ghosts, Luke and Leia. Here is Thor number 26, where you see Thor has turned into a Hulk. And I'm just going to leave that right there. And last, I think, but not least, perhaps, wait, let me see. Yes. This is the final issue, for Marvel anyways. This is Venom issue number 8. There is the A cover. Here is the Inhyuk Lee B cover, which is a scroll variant, as if you couldn't tell right there. And then we have this Paco Medina Fortnite variant cover, in case you can't read the bottom, that I forgot to edit. And that, my friends, was Marvel. Last but most definitely not least, we have the independent books, and as you can see there, it's Archie and Friends Summer Lovin' number 1. And here we have Artist Elite Primer, blue. Now this is a one-shot. There was another one that came out last week or the week before then. Basically, this is an upstart company. Brett Booth is one of the people that are involved in this, and he's the reason I grabbed it. And you should definitely check it out if you are in the neighborhood. Here we have Astronaut Down, number 1. I don't know what this is, but I do dig the art, especially this cover here. This cover's cool. So I am going to check it out. Rubine, I guess that's how you say their name. I don't know if it's a he or a she, but they do the art. James Patrick is doing the writing. Here you have Chainsaw Man, volume 11. I got this solely to save my store because apparently manga is the savior of comic stores. Dune, The Waters of Canley, number 2. This is a 4-issue miniseries. This is also a cover by Christian Ward right there. Frank Frazetta's Death Dealer, number 2. This is a Joseph Michael Linsner cover, as you can see by the buxom redhead to his left and our right. And then we have this B cover with art by Frank Frazetta. Stop it, WZ. I'm not even highlighting that comment, man. Screw you. And then we have Mirka Andolfo's Sweet Paprika. This is issue number 10. Now this is a 12-issue miniseries, so there are 2 issues left. And they used to have other artists doing variants, but now they just have her, and I'm okay with it. I mean, especially when we get to the last. I mean, this one's good, but the last 2 in particular are highlights. We got this one here, and we got this one. And last but not least, this one here, which is bagged for your protection. And when you take it out of the bag, I can guarantee you that that rectangle is not there. So yeah. Up next, we have Skybound presents After School. Now, honestly, I did not look at this. I don't know what this is. I do know that there's blood on her hand, though, and she's getting it all over that poor little doggy. So I don't know what the deal is with that, but this is a 4-issue miniseries. Here we have Spawn with a really cool Carlo Barberi cover. This is issue number 330. And then we have another cool cover. This looks like it's from an animated Spawn, maybe a cartoon or something. And this is by, it says it's by Revolver, but I can't remember the first name. It's two words, and it's just cool. Look at it. It's just cool. I like that cover. I like both of them, actually. This one's cool, too. And last but not least, we have Twig. Oh, wait, actually, no. Sorry. Second to last. This is Twig, issue number 2. Whoops, where is it? There it is. This is cover A by Strahm. Here we have cover B by Scotty Young, who also is the writer of this particular book. And last but not least, for this title, we have a Peach Momoko C cover. And finally, wrapping everything up and concluding this week's look at the new Comic Book Day releases for June 8th, we have We Live, Age of the Palladians. And this is issue number 3. Ava De La Cruz and Dave Sharp, I'm hoping. I can't see the bottom left-hand corner that well. I mean, it is blown up, but it's not blown up as big as it should be. And I swear to God, he better score. He better score. Yes. Okay. Sorry. So yeah, there you go. That, my friends, is the end of this stream. I thank everybody for watching and everybody for commenting, with the exception of WZ and his slander against American Aaron Judge, of course, with the manga propaganda. But yes, these are all the books that are coming out tomorrow here in my comic book store, and I'm sure in your local comic book store. And if you do not have a local comic book store, then by all means, get in touch with me, and we can do something to get some books to you, most definitely. If you happen to be watching this video and you are planning on coming to the store tomorrow for Fortnite, I would advise you to get here early. Like, well, not early, but, you know, be here when the store is open, because I don't predict that book lasting too long. Okay, and I did try ordering some other issues, some other copies, but whether I get them or not is basically a crapshoot. So we'll see what happens. In the meantime, yeah, exactly, except for Texas. Yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching. Oh, by the way, there's all the if you want to get in touch with me, Rogue Comics Online is the place you can go for lazy people. There's all the links there. All you gotta do is 2 clicks actually. You gotta type it in. Well, actually, you gotta type it in, and then you can click wherever and go to wherever you need. Try to make it easy for those of us with low energy. But yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching. I do appreciate it. And as always, have a great new comic book day tomorrow.